Do you guys need a tactical light? So Harbor Freight actually has this Braun 1000 lumen tactical rail LED light. This is supposed to be a replica or a comparison to a Streamlight TLR-1 for half the price. So I want to say it's a little less than half the price, but let's go with half the price. Not gonna say the price, you know, it might be different everywhere, but it was definitely, I can buy 2, maybe 3 of these compared to buying 1 of these. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you guys what it comes with. It's exactly the same. Like, it's, the only thing is just the markings, and the name, of course, is different. I'm here side by side, exactly the same. So the Braun does not have any markings on the side compared to the TLR-1. TLR-1 says TLR-1 HL Streamlight on it, but it has the battery indicator just like the TLR-1 up top here. It tells you which way the battery goes, positive and negative. Same operational switches. So you have here, I think these are called wing switches. The lights themselves are exactly the same size, exactly the same. And then as per the length, it's exactly the same. Braun also included different brackets so they can fit onto different guns. This is the SIG P320. This one says 92. I'm not sure. I'm guessing this might be the Beretta 92. 1913 might be for a 1911. And then this one here says TNW. I'm not sure if it's 99, but it has a number next to it. They can't use exact number, exact names, because then it's gonna be considered copyright. But it comes with it. Streamlight also came with it. It comes with an instruction manual here. It shows you how to use it, how to put the battery in it, how to mount it, how to change the switches. And as I was saying right there, you can see the different attachments. But so far, I want to say, oh, it also comes with extra screws, nuts and washers with the Allen key to adjust it. Once you put it on your firearm, you can adjust it here to lock it in place so it doesn't loosen up. But for the most part, me personally, I say it look exactly the same. Braun has a logo on the bottom. Streamlight has nothing. Well, this one I also painted, but it doesn't have anything underneath. Exactly the same, guys. I want to say for like a quarter of the price, maybe half of the price. I actually purchased these 2 and I was still under, I want to say under 120. Compared to the Streamlight, I think I paid 175. So I can technically buy 3 of these for the price of this. I'm gonna show you guys side-by-side comparison of the brightness of the steady light and also the flashlight, the strobe light. The Braun also has strobe light, which I really love about it. They also use the same batteries, the CR123s. So I almost want to say identical, just with a different name. That's all it's at. That's what it is. So this way you guys can see, I am gonna mount it on a Glock 17. It does have the GL. I'm not sure if you can see that there. It says GL right there. That's for Glock. It's fairly easy, same just like Streamlight. You loosen it up here, you push it back and forth. Take it on one side, clip it on. There you go, you're on. Now you just tighten it by your hand. Of course, if you're gonna leave it on the gun, you wanna make sure it's very tight, even a little dab of Loctite, and then adjust your screws here. This way it doesn't loosen up and fall. But there you go. I'm not gonna tighten it all the way because I'm not leaving it on this firearm right now, just so I can show you guys the difference. But just so you can see, that's pretty bright. It looks good. Compared to the Streamlight, exactly the same. Just do keep in mind, I did paint my Streamlight, so of course it's not gonna look the same because this one's green, this is black, but everything else is the same. You can even look at the lines on the actual firearm. You have 3 lacerations over here and 1 up here. This one has the same thing. 3 lacerations down here and 1 up here. If I had to say, I would say they were made in the same exact factory with the same blueprint, so, but they're both there. Like, look at that. All right, guys, so right here, we're gonna have the Streamlight to my left on the green Smith & Wesson 2.0 and the Braun 1000 lumen on the Glock 17 to my right. So there we have steady light. And there we have a steady light. If you can see, the Braun light is actually a lot more LED bright white compared to the Streamlight, which is kind of more like a yellowish light. But I want to say they're neck and neck. If anything, the Braun light might be slightly brighter. And no, the batteries are not dead because they both have brand new batteries. So I would definitely say definitely worth the money. So here I'm going to show you the strobe light. That's the Braun. And then this is the Streamlight. Streamlight kind of give me more like a more strobe look compared to the Braun, but like I said, for the price, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. So will I recommend this flashlight, you know, for your main firearm? I would say on a scale of 1 to 100, I would put it at a 75%. I would, due to the fact that the way it looks, the way it's holding up so far. I did put it on the firearm, I shook it up, I tightened it very well. It did not fall off. I have not shot the firearm with the light on it. That's gonna be for another video. I'm gonna do a torture test on it. I'm gonna try to go through maybe 400 or 500 rounds through it with the light on and off to see if the switches get damaged from the recoil of the firearm. As of right now, I don't think it will. I've had many Braun products from Harbor Freight. I have actual flashlights. I have LED lights here. I have headlamps. I have almost every light they have, honestly speaking, and I've never had an issue with any one of them. I've used a headlamp in the rain, it worked fine. I've used this underneath my engine while the engine was hot. I've used this for construction. I've used this for everything. It's magnetic, it holds up. I love it. Harbor Freight is actually one of my favorite places to go shop. It's affordable, they sell good stuff. And now that they brought out this light, my friend actually told me about it. I didn't believe it. And ever since I seen it on the website, I've been looking for it, and they have not had it anywhere. So one day I was walking through Harbor Freight, walked through the light aisle, and look what we have. So I had to buy 2. Honestly speaking, I am gonna go back and I'm gonna try to pick up at least 2 to 3 more before they go out of stock, because I'm pretty sure they will. For the price and the way that it works, I don't know why you wouldn't buy it. Even if it's just a backup light for one of your fun guns, or let's say you have a secondary firearm in your home for protection and you don't want to spend almost $200 on a light, you can spend, I really want to say it was around $50 to $60 for this light. It is not chargeable, which I like. It's battery, so you can easily just pop out the battery, put the new one in, and it's ready to go. You don't have to plug it in and wait for it to charge. Like I said, like the old lights. Nothing against them, but I prefer batteries because it's easier to switch and always have a backup on hand. This thing right here just feels smooth. Like, look at this. It's just, it looks nice too. So, will I recommend? Yes, I will. Stay tuned, watch the next video. I got a video coming out, I want to say in a week or so. I'm gonna be torture testing this. I will be taking the light off, dropping it on the ground. I will also be firing roughly 500 rounds to it. I will be hitting it against barricades. I will do my best to mess it up. Honestly speaking, sounds sad, but I'm gonna try my best to mess it up. The whole goal from that is gonna be to see if it's gonna be reliable, if it's gonna be dependable. You know, is it gonna be something that I wanna carry my firearm? God forbid, I do have to use my firearm in a dark situation where I have to pull it out so I can see my target. Is it gonna be reliable to go on every time I hit that switch? That's the main question I have. But for right now, Braun 1000 lumen tactical rail mount LED light. Well worth it. Go out, get you one if you haven't got one already. If you haven't seen it, well, here you go. It's here. Don't hesitate. Like I said, it's definitely a good light to have as a backup. So go get yours.